Hello everyone and welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to prepare these delicious chilaquiles smothered in a bean sauce. This recipe is not just delicious but it's also very economical. So join me and let's begin to prepare this recipe. For the preparation of this recipe, you can fry your own tortillas by cutting the tortilla in half and then into triangles like these. A quick tip when making chilaquiles: make sure your tortillas are completely dry before placing them in the oil. By doing so, the tortillas will absorb a lot less oil. I like to spread them out over a large plate or a cookie sheet and allow them to dry naturally. Or you can also cover them with a clean paper towel and place them in the microwave for about 30 seconds. You can also plan ahead and leave a few tortillas outside of the refrigerator so they can dry overnight. Or you can skip the entire frying process and use Totopos, which is a Mexican tortilla chip that has already been fried. It has a thicker feel than regular tortilla chips, which makes them the perfect chip to use to prepare chilaquiles. For seasonings, we're going to need chicken bouillon, salt, and black pepper. You can also add any other seasonings of your choice. This recipe is fairly quickly and easy to prepare, so I'm going to start by dicing a little bit of red onion to garnish the dish at the end. I'm also going to use Mexican sour cream, queso fresco, and diced avocado. I'm going to place it in a bowl and we're going to set it aside until needed. For the preparation of the beans, we're going to need 2 Roma tomatoes. I'm going to start by trimming off the bottom portion of the stem on both of the tomatoes. Then I'm going to cut them in half and roughly chop them. I'm going to repeat the same process with half a white onion and 2 to 3 serrano peppers. You can also substitute the serrano peppers for jalapenos. You can also cut the serrano peppers in half to remove the seeds, so it's not so spicy. Using a pair of kitchen scissors, we're going to cut 2 chile guajillos into 1-inch pieces like these. These I washed, removed the stems and the seeds. And lastly, 3 large garlic cloves. I'm going to peel them and then I'm going to roughly chop them. Once we're done chopping all our vegetables, we're going to take these over to the stove. In a large pan, heat up a generous amount of your preferred cooking oil, or to make the beans even more delicious, use bacon grease or manteca. I used about 2 tablespoons of manteca to saute all my vegetables. Saute for 5 to 7 minutes over medium heat or until the tomato is slightly withered and the onion is slightly caramelized. Season with salt and pepper to your liking. Mix in the seasonings, then turn off the burner and remove the contents from the pan. Transfer all the ingredients to the blender along with half a cup of water to help blend the ingredients. At this point, you can also add in your seasonings. I'm only going to add 1 tablespoon of chicken bouillon, and if we need more later, we can always add more. Blend all these ingredients until it has a smooth consistency. Then add in 2 cups of pinto beans with 1 cup of broth. The beans I'm using are homemade, but you can also use canned beans or any other bean of your choice. Cover and blend until it has a smooth consistency. Then, using the same pan, add more manteca or cooking oil if needed. Then add in the contents from the blender. Bring to a simmer over medium-high heat. Once it reaches a simmer, turn it down to low and simmer for about 5 to 7 minutes over low heat. At this point, you can also taste it to see if it needs additional salt or chicken bouillon. To prepare the chilaquiles, add the amount of chips that you're going to be serving to a bowl. Add a couple hefty spoonfuls of the beans and move the chips around to ensure that they're completely coated. Add a spoonful of the beans to the plate and place the tortilla chips over the beans. Serve them right away and top them off with crema mexicana, onion, avocado, and queso fresco. Enjoy them just like this or with a traditional fried egg. You can also enjoy them with a side of carne asada or chicken. These came out so tasty and delicious that I'm sure once you prepare them at home, you will be adding them to your weekly menu. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure to join us in our next video for a different recipe. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure to join us in our next video for another recipe.